So, in this video, we are going to discuss about Aksai Chin and who it belongs to. As we all know, Aksai Chin is one of the two large disputed border areas between India and China, the other being Arunachal Pradesh. In the year 2020, we saw a big border clash between India and China in the Galwan Valley of Ladakh. It was a physical clash that did not involve the use of firearms, but resulted in India losing 20 soldiers, including a colonel. Although China has acknowledged only 4 casualties, it is estimated that as many as 40 PLA personnel died in the clash. We all know how China hides its real figures from the world. They did the same thing in this case as well. How did the dispute start? Aksai Chin stands as a critical and enduring border dispute between India and China. Historically, due to its remote and isolated nature, Aksai Chin remained largely overlooked within the Indian subcontinent. Once part of the Himalayan province of Ladakh, Aksai Chin's status changed when Kashmir invaded Ladakh in the 19th century, leading to its incorporation into Kashmir and subsequently British India. You know, until 1958, India didn't come to know about the 102-kilometer-long highway constructed from Aksai Chin to Tibet, which was started in 1954 and was officially shown on the map of China in 1958. China was constructing this highway for 4 years, and India didn't know about it. Insane, isn't it? This highway, known as National Highway 219, connects Tibet and Xinjiang through Xinjiang, providing China with a strategically advantageous position. In 1960, Zhou Enlai unofficially suggested that India drop its claims to Aksai Chin in return for a Chinese withdrawal of claims over Nefa. Adhering to his stated position, Nehru believed that China did not have a legitimate claim over either of these territories and thus was not ready to concede them. The Indian discovery of the road and objection to the Chinese presence in the sector was one of the factors leading to sharp border clashes between the two countries in 1962. At the conclusion of the conflict, China retained control of about 14,700 square miles of territory in Aksai Chin. India claims Aksai Chin as the easternmost part of the Union Territory of Ladakh. China claims that Aksai Chin is part of the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region and Tibet Autonomous Region. It consists of about 1/5 of Kashmir and is, well, one of the driest places and a true desert in the world. Aksai Chin itself is a plateau and is often called the Soda Plain. The region is almost uninhabited, has no permanent settlements, and receives no rain or snow as the Himalayan and other mountains block the rains from the Indian monsoon. Despite this region being nearly uninhabitable and having no resources, it remains strategically important for China as it connects Tibet and Xinjiang. What is the strategic importance of Aksai Chin? The short and violent 1962 Indo-China conflict was sparked by the highly combustible region of Aksai Chin. The war's aftermath was a complete thaw in connections across all industries. China poses an urgent threat to India's sovereignty because Aksai Chin is located at a high elevation closer to Delhi. During any clashes between China and India, China can rush its army deep into India's heartland in less than 2 hours. Aksai Chin is an autonomous Chinese satellite that monitors Indian operations and those throughout Central Asia. Pakistan's role. The region's current contentious status may be traced back to the Indian-Pakistani Kashmir War. Aksai Chin is part of Pakistan's claim to Kashmir. The Trans-Karakoram Tract was relinquished by the PRC and Pakistan in a boundary deal in 1963. Border accords inked in 1987 imply that Pakistan may recognize claims to the area. So far as we are aware, no Pakistani administration has made an official claim to this territory, and all administrations have given tacit approval to the PRC's claim. You know, Pakistan recognizes it as part of China. But who cares, right? However, India has objected to this and claims all the territory. China's take on Aksai Chin. China claimed that it was part of the ancient and medieval Chinese Empire, which is a convenient claim from an era when boundaries did not have the same sanctity as they did in the times of nation-states. The Chinese government did not object to Ladakh or Aksai Chin being part of India until 1950, when the Indian Constitution adopted the whole of Jammu and Kashmir as its integral territory. Conclusion. The Aksai Chin area is administered by China, which includes Hotan County in Xinjiang's Hotan Prefecture and Rutok County in Tibet's Ngari Prefecture. India defines it as being a part of the Leh district of the Ladakh Union Territory. It is located in eastern Kashmir and has been a point of dispute between China and India since the late 1950s. What do you think about this? Share your views on this.